Hey guys, I'm going to be filming a music video tomorrow for an original off my Gravity LP called Solo Player Game for Two. So I want to welcome you guys to BTS Video 1. BTS is not behind the scenes, it's behind the song in this situation. And it's basically where I'm going to be sharing some of my inspiration behind my originals with you guys. So for this particular song, Solo Player, is about a relationship. There was this girl that I really thought I was going to end up with, but for whatever reasons, it didn't work out. And I was just thinking, toward the end, we would always fight. You know, it was just, we would fight about nothing, like seriously nothing. I can't even remember a topic we fought about because none of it was really important. So but I mean, it was a really crappy feeling, always fighting with your girlfriend, you know. So I started thinking about what could be worse, you know. I try to cheer myself up like that, like, oh, at least I'm not dead or something. Bad example here, but just to cheer myself up, I try to put myself in a worse position and say, at least I'm not like that. So I was trying to find the position that would be worse, and it came to me, apathy, right? So more on that in a second, but I want to bring up an example about Fight Club. So basically in that movie, Brad Pitt gives everyone a homework assignment, which is to start a fight with a complete stranger. And that's actually pretty hard. Generally, people do everything they can to avoid confrontation. You know, it's easy to get someone to yell at you or snap at you or be like, you roll down the window, you're like, forget you! But to actually start a physical fist fight confrontation with a stranger is actually really hard. And the reason I made this reference to Fight Club is because I feel like starting an emotional fight is very much the same as a physical fight. You can go up to a complete stranger and there's pretty much nothing you can do to say, there's pretty much nothing you can say to them that will really emotionally scar them. You know, you can say like things that'll kill their self-esteem, like, oh hey, you're fat, or hey, like, that looks ugly on you, that makes you look, that hat makes your hair look ridiculous, oh hey, you have no hair. That's not the same as someone you really care about, like a parent or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, who really knows like your insecurities, where they can really attack you, right? So I figured it out. The thing that's worse than fighting with your girlfriend or fighting with your parents is complete apathy, because you can only truly fight with someone you really care about, because only they know enough about you, and only they care enough about you, and you care enough about them to trigger such a response where you can truly fight with them. I'm an Asian kid, so growing up, you know, if you ever did bad on a test, you can count on your parents yelling at you, or at least being disappointed. And it sucks, you know, like I'd be like, oh crap, I did bad on a test. I don't want to tell my parents because they're gonna yell at me. Or it's like, oh crap, I forgot to call my girlfriend, now she's gonna get mad and yell at me. And that's a pretty crappy feeling, right? But I want you guys to imagine you coming home and then you tell your mom like, hey mom, I just failed my math test, I'm not gonna be a doctor. And your mom's like, I don't care. Not like the I don't care, like, I don't care but you're gonna die later, I don't care, but like a meh. Like she doesn't even look at you, she's just like, whatever. You know, and like, or your girlfriend, you're like, hey, you know, I'm sorry, but I just cheated on you, and she's like, that's fine, I don't care. So that, I mean, that's like the ultimate crappy feeling, apathy, right? Or at least I think so. I think apathy hurts much more than confrontation or fighting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I wrote this song about a guy who's playing the game of love by himself. And there's this girl that he cares about who keeps leading him on when it's convenient for her, and she keeps dropping him when it's convenient for her, when she doesn't want him around anymore. And you know, he's kind of devastated and he's like fed up with it. So he says like, you know what, even if you come crawling back to me next time, I'm not gonna be here. Well, good luck, because it's easier said than done. But anyway, I'm gonna sing a short snippet of the song for you guys. Load, iTunes, load. From the moment you walked into my life, everything felt so right. From the moment I looked into your eyes, I knew I had to make you mine. Girl, had me hooked on your love, but it was all a game to you. You drove a stake right through to my heart and left me bleeding for your love. I tried everything to prove I loved you, gave my all to make all of your dreams come true. I'm no longer blinded by your lies. I know your heart was never mine. In this game for two, no, our love was never true. In this game for two, a simple look at your smile and it makes me feel everything will be alright. It's like I'm still in love with you, or maybe I'm just a fool. Girl, you had me hooked on your love, but it was all a game to you. Oh, you drove a stake right through to my heart, but I won't bleed for you no more. I tried everything to prove I loved you, gave my all to make all of your dreams come true. I'm no longer blinded by your lies. I know your heart was never mine. In this game for two, no, our love was never true. In this game for two, it doesn't matter how much I loved you or how much I care. Even if you come crawling back, girl, next time I won't be there. I'm prepared to leave it all behind. Oh no, you were never mine. And even though it breaks my heart, girl, I gotta let you go. Yup. So that's it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of made a reference to vampires in there, because vampires never sleep, for one, and also because driving a stake through their heart is like one of their only weaknesses. Yeah, I mean, they can't go into sunlight, and they're afraid of garlic or something, right? But in a lot of videos and movies and TV shows, there are ways that vampires get around getting into the sunlight, and Blade is a daywalker, but a stake to the heart is always like the one way to kill a vampire. And in the second verse, she actually stabs him through the heart with a stake and leaves him bleeding, which is like, you know, blood to vampires. Yeah. But that's cool. Anyway, so I'm going to be filming this video with Jen from Head to Toe tomorrow. So, more to come. More vlogs, pictures, whatnot. And stay tuned for the music video. Hope you guys like it. Peace.